is time for you to enjoy this game to your heart's content.
It took me a little bit longer to get ready. I forgot to do some things. I'm not opposed to this, but it's way more purple than it usually is. I don't know how that happened. I'm perfectly fine with it. Yep, 32 hours. We are here for it. 32 hours. How are you tonight, Mountain? Oh, I do not need to save. But the fun thing is that we've already done all the work we need to do in the palace, so now we can go back to the mementos. Level 19. You mean like my level? Oh, it's I don't know that it has any kind of end. Oops. Is that what you mean? Mother.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, I'm level 19 out of 100? I don't know. I don't know that it stops. I mean, I guess it does at some point, but I've never seen the end of it. All right, let's see. Track is back. Do we want to go hang out with him? Yeah, level 19 out of pi. I'm trying to think if we had anything else to do. I only have 4 days left. I feel like I've hung out with Ryuji a lot. Let's just let's just go to the mementos, right? I mean, why not? I did just meet that new character. Well, I mean, I met her like once. You saw that one time in the flashback, but yeah, I've met her officially now. I still don't know where she is, where she hangs out. So we gotta figure that one out. It seems like there's somebody everywhere. That's probably, what's his name? The old guy. That's probably Ryuji. Well, you know what? Let's see if anybody else is on any other levels. Okay, so there's one on classroom level. Doesn't appear to be anybody else on any other ones. Yeah, Gramps. I can't for the life of me remember his name at the moment. I keep wanting to say Shijiro, but that's not it. I don't know why his name is falling out of my brain. I am gonna go here though, and go. Let's go to Central Street and see if I could buy any supplies, because I'm kind of low on some stuff. Come on. There we go. All right. Now I have to remember where I can buy stuff from. Oh, you know what? I buy the supplies that I need from the crazy clinic lady. Is there anybody here? Can't. Oh, that's what's her name. It's Anne. On, if you will. There is nobody here. Oh, you know what I actually think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Big Bang Burger. I'm gonna go to Big Bang Burger and eat this burger again and try and get my guts up.
Yeah.
It's all right. I got the money. Let's burn it.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Since you're currently ranked at 3rd, mate, this will be your opponent.
Now then.
Let's go. Yeah. There's nothing left on that plate but fat and gristle. Yeah! I did it! Some random bike horn in there.
Whoa.
I did it.
Congratulations.
Since you managed to extinguish the comic burger, present you with the 2nd mate badge. Hell yeah. And to the Burger Baron who defeated this challenge, we present to you world famous Big Bang Burger on the house. Hope you enjoyed the taste of victory. Ooh. New challenges await you now that you become a 2nd mate. I look forward to your next attempt on our challenge. I'm so full, I gotta go home and take a break. Daunting, intense level of courage. Come on, go up. Want to be more than bold. Piece of strategy using well-timed drinks. Spectacular way you devoured it. Everything was perfect. Come on, more guts. Oh, that was knowledge. Okay. Oh, what do we get this time? Charm. Okay. What, are we just getting everything? Proficiency. What, I don't get kindness out of eating that giant bass burger? Chestnut better watch out, yeah. Do you look, have you ever looked at, I don't pretend to think that everybody does, but do you ever look at TikTok and look at his, have you ever seen his TikTok videos?
Ah, you're back.
If you have a TikTok or have access to be able to watch TikTok videos, watch Joey Chestnut's TikTok videos. They are insane. The man drinks a gallon of milk in 13 seconds. An entire gallon of milk in 13 seconds. He drinks like a 2 liter of soda in like 8 seconds. It's insane. It is gross, but it's not as gross as the hot dog challenge. The hot dog challenge is, I think we've discussed this before, or I discussed it with somebody. Like, the hot dog challenge doesn't bother me until they start dipping their hot dogs in water. That's what makes me sick. Like, I can handle them being gross and just massive amounts of disgusting hot dog meat shoved in their face. That doesn't bother me. But something about them dipping their hot dog in water and then it's no, just disgusting. Yeah, the woman that he always rolls around with, the Asian lady, they call her the Black Widow or the Black Spider or whatever it is. She's crazy too. Like, she yeah, and they get, like, those eating competitions can get real gross. Like, how fast can you eat a quart of mayonnaise? And they're just spooning mayonnaise in their face. It's like, oh, like, I'll eat mayonnaise on a sandwich, but like, just giant spoonfuls of mayonnaise. No, gross. Assume you're all curious. I'm sending it up to, just in case. Yeah, that, like, hot wing challenge and like all that stuff, like, that doesn't bother me. It's the gross, like, condiment eating ones that spoken a single word. My apologies for not being able to provide anything more solid. Not your fault, don't worry about it. You know they have to practice, but I wonder what they eat on a normal day. Yeah, well, there's videos of Joey Chestnut. Actually, someone asked him, like, what do you eat? And he's like, this, and it's just like a series of meals, and he's like eating like 3 pizzas, like 24 wings, like 8 hot dogs. Like, that's just a meal. But like, I guess he has to, like, in some way, he's like a sports car, and like, if you don't constantly like run it at full, like, if you just kind of half-ass it, eventually his like metabolism's gonna break down, and he's just gonna like explode in weight and won't be able to shove as much in his face. So like, I guess it makes sense. Like, what's his name? The swimmer who had to eat like the equivalent of like 12 meals in a day in order to just keep his metabolism going. Christ, it is June. Excuse me, June already. There's no point if he don't have a change of heart. Call off the legal action bullshit. This is how it went with defeated Kamoshida. Pretty much. Yeah, Kamoshida was out of school for a while. Either way, there's been no palpable progress. It appears only the target themselves can tell whether or not their heart has changed. It's a goddamn pain in the ass, but yeah. Gotta hear from Madarame himself what the deal is. I would like that type of metabolism if you could eat endless donuts. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the metabolism to eat like big ass sub sandwiches and pizza and tacos. Like that's me. That's my wheelhouse. Like I get you with the donuts. Like I enjoy a good donut, but like, man, if I could eat back in the day, yeah, pizza. Back in the day, I used to be able to, I could get a giant sub from, Jersey Mike's and eat it in one sitting, and that's a big ass sub, and I have no problems with it. Like I'm, you know, I currently weigh like 175, 6 foot tall. When I was in high school, I weighed like $120. So my metabolism's pretty high up there. But like I know I literally can't stomach it anymore. Like I eat half the sub. If I ate a giant, I'd eat half of it and be like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, hey.
I have been carrying around that sooty armor. Every time I try and go to the laundromat, you're like, go back to sleep. Sojiro. Is that what I said? I said Shijiro, I think was what I was saying. No, I'm not asking you for money, dickhead. It's probably good for you. Your body tells you when you're full and you actually stop eating. Yeah. I mean, there are days when I feel like I probably should have stopped, but I could still eat. Especially when it seems like when I play games and I get everybody in, like I've had people talk to me in chat about food. We were talking about ramen a couple weeks ago and I was like, I kind of just want to go make some ramen at 11:30 at night. And I could totally do that, but like, you know what? I'm 43 years old. I probably shouldn't be doing that anymore. I'm definitely not as young as I used to be. You know what? Instead of doing that, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to the bathhouse. So I want to boost my charm up. Let's go, man. Let's hit the bathhouse. Temperature's just right. AKA hot as shit.
Oh.
Okay, still at head turning, but it's all right. With it. Yeah, yeah, right. I'm trying to wean myself off of eating the like entire packet and just like putting like the half a packet in there. So, you know, only 5,000 milligrams of sodium. No, it's yeah, you're right. It's not good at any age. Put your clothes on. Oh, I didn't get to do anything at night. Lame. I thought I would be able to go back and watch a movie or something.
I want to ask you something.
Shoot, I'm here. Go for it.
Why did Mr. Kamoshida change all of a sudden?
Well, let's see. We jumped into his cognitive palace, beat the shit out of him, stole his treasure, and told him that if he didn't confess, well, bad things would happen. He grew a conscience. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not interested because I'm not a dick. This is going to sound condescending or flippant, but whatever. Pretty sure I ate enough cup of noodle in college.
Your hypothesis?
I was never really a cup of noodle person. Yeah.
It's still too sudden.
I mean,
I
prove me
believe it's
wrong.
only natural to think that something must have caused it.
Right, us, the Phantom
Oh, that's
Thieves.
fine.
You'll see.
Thanks for your valuable opinion. I'll take it into account.
Oh, that's right. The last time we were here, we got the maid service, right? I forgot.
Well then.
I bet it is affecting mementos. You want to go find out? I do. Let's go find out. All right, let's okay, so I have to go here and then go to the access way. And get out of, oh, I was like, get out of my way.
There's pollen in the air?
I've been saying everyone should be extra careful about the pollen today. I don't know that anybody's ever said be careful about the pollen. It's more like, hey, if you've got pollen allergy, today's gonna fucking suck for you. All right, let's go. Seems that our target is not here. Let us explore normally. Okay, yes. I don't know what that means.
All right, let's start today's job.
Yeah, but what job was that? What job do we start?
What's up?
There it is. Thank you. Thank you. You want me to? No, I don't. I don't want you. No, I don't. No, I don't want you in the starting lineup. Didn't realize that's what I was doing.
Well then.
I don't know if you noticed or not. You probably haven't checked it, but I dropped like almost literally every single channel point price down to next to nothing, except for like 2 of the more expensive ones that I want to keep expensive. Start. Ooh, change card decal. Wait, I've already done this before, right? Didn't we do party style? What's the usual? No, I think we've done party style.
Well then.
Start partway in. Whoa. Okay. Cat van away. Oh wait. I mean, we decided what we're doing. Wasn't there? Shit. Wasn't there? Yeah, there was a reason I couldn't go any further. I wonder if I can now. Expect the wall to still be here. The hell, I thought we got all this shit open because we like influenced the public or whatever. It looks like we won't get this one open without expanding upon that. Huh. This comes from people believing in us, right? Oh, that's right. I have to get the popularity of the stuff up again. The website.
I heard that.
Good old Barth. My oldest son was like, is that all he says? Like, no, it's just 95% of what he says. Well, shit. I guess I can't do anything in here. Rail map. Oh. Remember the flypaper hanging in the burger joint? Yeah, of course I do. It was disgusting. It had everything on it.
Oh, changed your mind?
Yeah, I did change my mind, Ryuji. I don't think there's anything for us to do down here, buddy. I forgot. I used to watch that show incessantly. My parents still, to this day, something happens and somebody says some dumb shit or whatever, my mother or my father will, don't encourage them. Like they just, it's so ingrained in our, who we are as a family. We have curry stuff. Out of curry ingredients. Okay, let's make some coffee then. Wait. No, let's go watch the other episode of Guy McFur.
Oh.
Yeah, let's watch the other episode of this. Get it out of the way.
Damn, they shut off the power.
But yeah, I think I've mentioned it before that I have. Oh no, there's so much of it that would not fly. There's an entire episode of the only Native American child on there in like a full headdress, like running around talking in broken English. It's like, woof, buddy, woof. There's some real racist stuff with some of the black characters that are on there, or the actors. I mean, there's pretty sure there's some blackface in there at some point. Yeah, it's on the. It's if you have Paramount Plus, it's on one of those episodes. I can't remember if it's the drugs episode or the smoke. I think it's the smoking episode. Yeah, it's rough. That's probably the reason why they don't have the entire run of that show on there, is because some of that stuff gets real bad. I have, like I said, I think I've talked about it before. I have like the bootleg DVD set that somebody just ripped all their VHS copies of the show, and I've gone through it on occasion and watched from beginning to end. And boy, there's some stuff where I watch it, I'm like, this is why my parents didn't like this show.
Okay. Well then.
Yep, let's head to bed. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Paramount Plus. Actually, I have, what, 12 days left before my, today's, no, 14 days left before I have to cancel my subscription. Sweet, I got a seat so I can read a book. All right, we got knowledge. Do I have one with guts? Proficiency, kindness, charm. No, I must have already read the one with guts. Charm. We had nothing with guts. All right, let's proficiency or knowledge? Let's do knowledge and get that out of the way. Price protection, introducing the new software.
What are your thoughts?
The internet world too, it seems. There's always danger afoot in the internet world.
Oh.
Like gentlemen thieves targeting the evil corporations, but now they're just glory-seeking hackers. That sounds familiar. Sort of like us Phantom Thieves in that nobody knows exactly who they are. Section of the computer security is difficult, but I gained some knowledge from it. Ooh, 3. Damn it. Still only learned. At the station, I'd say there was sufficient use of our time. Yes, it was. Oh, that mouse is right in the middle of the screen. Oh, yeah. Let's go visit the sexy doctor. I'm gonna check you out just in case. I bet you do. I don't have any patients. Could you stop by the clinic? Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll be waiting. Me too. Warmick gets a Stranger People act. Like that perverted high school teacher. Yeah, well. So never studied the correlation between the rise in temperature and the rise in weirdos, I'm sure. Keen because you saw my messages, right? Yep.
Please head to the exam room.
I want to buy stuff first.
Well, which do you want?
Stores 50 HP, 100 HP, 100%. Okay, ooh. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of money, too. You got anything for SP? I need some SP. It's made from Team C. Removes stat buffs for all foes. No. There's all debuffs for allies. Okay, that.
That should work.
Take 3 of those.
Here you go.
HP, HP. No, no, no. HP. Advise one fallen ally to 50 HP. Can only be used in a safe space. Yeah, let's do Revivadrin. We'll do. I have 5 of those, 4 of those. All right, we'll do 6 of these.
Thanks.
Hey, look at that. $9.99.99. And we'll do 5 of these. Whoops.
That should work.
5 of those.
Here you go.
Okay.
Take care.
Now let's do our clinical trial. Yep. Can you imagine a real doctor saying, I don't have any patients, can you stop by? Yeah. Yep, time to. She could study outside once in a while like a spacious park. Somewhere that's not too crowded would be best. Maybe I'll look at 4-1. Have some time. All right, let's get the clinical trial. Well, I don't care. I mean, I can't grow my relationship unless I grow my relationship, right? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, sexy doctor, let's go. Should also help me see the reactions for external variables such as change in environment. Yes, let's begin. What are you gonna make me do? What's on today's menu? Aren't I lucky to have such a cooperative test subject? Yeah, you've made a drug addict out of me. Like, you did this. Very helpful. Now then, strip and go for a swim in the lake. To all doctors wear studded chokers. Only the hot ones. Oh, you scamp. We need a control test. I want to record some data without you having taken in medicine. Boo! Need some comparison data, and today I'm going to gather every last bit of it. The test data I have, the more helpful it'll be. This is important, so don't slack off.
Then.
Whoa, I thought she fell down. Okay, now go for a run. About 5 kilometers should do. Not kidding this time. Cool. Make me run 5 kilometers.
I'm grateful.
That was kind of a letdown.
Ah, you're back.
I am. I just ran frickin' race. Ooh. Do the crossword puzzle. That smells like a gym date. Yep. Okay, what is it? Type of outdoor allergy. Pollen.
I seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've stepped in it now. Rolo, what's up, my friend? How's your lower half? I'm picturing you. No, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I'm picturing you sitting on the turlet. Me and my baby. I'm hoping you're okay because your ass is gone. Like I said, you never felt more alive. Did you? How much longer did you stream after I left? Oh man. The way. So part of me wants to apologize for really sticking it to you last night, but like I literally was like, hey, you ain't gonna do this. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna do it for a while, go to bed. So I get up to go to the bathroom and I'm in the bathroom taking a whiz. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And I hear, all right, let's do this. And I'm like, wait, what? Why? Hold on. And then I go back in there. So I had to make you pay for it by silencing you while you took the big nut challenge. Excuse me, the death nut challenge. Big nut challenge is that's a whole different ball game. So what are you up to tonight? Just rolling through? Crossword puzzle. I'm cheating on this, just in case you're wondering. What number are we at? 6. Nope, I typed in 5. Nope, not 56. Jesus, fingers. Okay, answer 6 is Polynesis. Okay. I never would have gotten there. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get this one done. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I only saw you cheat once. You only cheated once. In the time that I was watching anyways. Did y'all finish Dead Space 3 last night? Wait, what? How is this not? Oh, wait, it's going the other way? That's not how crossword puzzles work. Nope, more. What chapter are you on? Because there's what, 19, right? So what chapter did y'all end on? I think you were on 14 or something, 13 maybe when I left. Winners never cheat, cheaters never win. Thanks. 17. Oh, you're so close. You're so close though. You could have easily just stuck it out, let that death nut burn through your guts. It could have pushed you along. I'm never gonna spell this right. I'm gonna have to look at the damn website again. And that was getting my guts. I bet. I'm honestly, no lie, I'm honestly surprised we couldn't hear like the bubble guts on the mic because, whoo boy, that last one did not look good. I'll let Rollo explain that one. Rollo. I'll let him explain that one. That's not how you spell that, is it? Oh, damn it. I already turned it off. History. This. Answer 6. Answer 6. There we go. Oh, I did. Pollen O-S-I-S. Okay. Pollen. Oops. O-S. So how many are, because I don't think you ever said, I know you said last night when Dylan was trying to get you to eat another level 1. How many are in there of each level? Because you ate, what, 2 level 1s the other night, and then you had 1 left over? And then it ended in the death nut. Yeah. Yeah, you were sweating 3 to 4. Okay. You were sweating just looking at that thing. And not because you had eaten the other 4 levels.
All right.
I see. Nice.
I would say, without doing it, I would say it's probably painful well, I watched, so he did it and he got a set for one of his friends, a co-streamer to the senator. They were supposed to do it together. I'll tell this story because I've heard it about 6 different times. He ordered the 2 packages. They were sent in the mail. Where he lives got 18 inches of snow. His showed up late, but Senator wanted to do his anyways, but mostly because Rolo forced him to. So I watched him do it, and then a week later, I guess it was like a week later, right? He did it last night. So watching the pain level of the 2 of them. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Watching them go through that experience was... It was both hilarious, and I also felt terrible for both of them. I'm not, you know, I don't pretend to be the best of friends with either one of them, but I've watched them enough on stream to know their mannerisms and how they act. And I think Dylan said it best when he said it's like a religious experience. Like you just leave your body and, oh, thank you. And you're on a whole other level. Like you said last night when you ate the last one, like you felt like you came out of your own skin. And just watching the reaction, sadistically putting you through it in silence. It was... No, yeah, I'm getting some beans for the Bean Boozle stuff too, but yeah, the Death Nut thing was... You can go back and watch his video from last night. By the end of it, it was... it was rough. Like I should have gone to bed an hour before he ate that last one, but I kept waiting. I was like, he's gonna do it. I'll just hang out. My wife woke up at one point and was like, why are you still watching people play video games? I'm like, not really watching the video games anymore. No, don't be sorry. Like, that's perfectly fine. That's, my dumb ass should have gone to bed. That's on me. That's not on you. But I was forcing myself to stay awake because I just wanted to see it happen. And it worked. I did. I got to see it happen. I don't know what this fool's gonna want. Let's try and give him the fan. He's not gonna want it because he's not a lady. Yeah, I figured as much. Then yes. Well, as I said, the silence was because you were like, no, go to bed. And then 2 seconds later, you're like, all right, fuck it. We're gonna do this, which I would have stayed up anyways if you just said, I'm gonna do it in 2 seconds. So that was kind of a payback. And I was really like watching my points through the whole experience. Like, can I get to 2.5? Can I get to 2.5? And like, I think I have like 200 points left after I did that. Like I barely made it in time. What I really wanted to do was not silence you. Thank you. What I really wanted to do was not so much silence you. I wanted to make you stop swearing. But I didn't have enough points for that. So I figured silence was the best course of action that I had. Because I can only imagine you being able to talk but not swear would have been way worse. Just so many made up swear words coming out of your mouth. It would have been fan-freaking-tastic. But alas, I did not have enough. Yeah, you would have passed out. Like I said, I hope you brushed your teeth before you went to bed, because the last thing you want to do is like absent-mindedly be just like, oh, there's something in my tooth. Oh God, now my tongue is on fire again. Push through the funk. Hell yeah. That's what I say all the time. Yeah, with arsenic. Yeah, for sure. Did it? So my only question is, and I didn't ask because you were slightly distracted. Did they actually have any flavor though? Like, could you taste anything out of it? Like, when I've had like super hot shit, it's just like, oh, this is just burning. I'm just eating hot coals. Like, this is not flavorful in any way. But I've had stuff that's been hot, not overpoweringly hot, but I've had stuff that's been hot that I could taste the flavor of. Why do I feel like my mic is real hot? Am I coming through like real hot? This is real loud. Just looked up at my levels. I feel like I'm peaking. I'm peaking. I did. It was gone after the adrenaline pumped in. Okay, fair enough. Super hot stuff doesn't burn you immediately. Yeah. No, I watched it. I watched your ascent and decline last night. It was pretty amazing. I still think the way Dylan ate his peanuts was maybe the funniest part of it. Like, his reactions were good, but him just like chewing through it like a fucking chipmunk, like as fast as he could go. You could tell he's switching it back and forth so it didn't sit too long on either side. That was pretty good too. Last peanut hit you in the face with that hot. Blew off the roof. Yeah, I bet.
Ah, yes.
Like well, seeing your comment that the Death Nut level 2 is a chip challenge, like I definitely would not want to do the Death Nut, but like I have definitely contemplated doing the chip challenge. Like I said, I haven't. The last exceedingly oppressively hot thing I ate was the blazing wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, and they were hot for the sake of hot. Like they didn't have any flavor to them.
How about you?
Oh, I got a guess, but I'm gonna go to the internet. Yeah, you'll probably eat that chip now and be like, give me a bag of these. Like, this ain't shit. Okay, the halo effect. Could have just asked you for that one, Rollo.
Right.
There it is. Yeah. Rollo, go look at my my channel points. You should find one to the upper end of it that you might find familiar that I put in there today, as thanks to your inspiration. It must be scary. Sheesh.
Nice going.
Yeah, I put that one in there today because like I said, I had never seen those videos until I think it was Brian and Bottles was like told me where it came from, and I went and watched them today and told like 6 different people at work about it, and all of them were one of my coworkers was like, great, now a part of my brain is going to be dedicated to thinking about a man yodeling about a chicken. I was like, you're welcome. Oh, speaking of getting hot, it's fucking cold in here when I start. By the time I get going, it's hot as balls. The one that's what is it? It's whoop ass time is the one that I was talking about. It has a picture of Tekio Ishii on there. It is raining. Oh, wasn't there something I was supposed to do in the rain? I was supposed to go get some food somewhere or something, right? Yeah, I mean, hyenas, you get that. I don't know if you have hyenas on a farm, but there's like a food place I'm supposed to go to. Let's go to Central Street and see if I can find the food place I'm supposed to find. All right, it's not. There we go. The most amazing thing about that is that dude has a really good voice. Like, for what he's doing is amazing. And it's a joke, but like, he's got a really good voice.
Oh.
Is it here? I can't even go in there? Oh, lame. I did like I wanted to, it was either between it's whoop ass time or, yeah, I know, I saw that. It was either the whoop ass time one or where he kept, in the, it's the pig and the pig and the chicken one where he kept saying cock and swine. That made me laugh too. Can I buy something for Shojiro in here?
Whoa.
Yeah, I had never heard of that guy before. Like, I didn't know that was a thing until I saw or whoever pointed out the video from your sound clip. But he did one maybe a month or so ago with Spider-Man. And they're all fucking earworms. Double Rainbow Song. All right, I'll have to look that one up.
Welcome.
Like the person that I showed the oh, that is not gonna do me any good. The person that I showed at work, I was like, this is gonna be a video where you're gonna be like, what the fuck am I watching? But then you'll be humming it later. And she like texts me later. She's like, I fucking can't get this goddamn song out of my head. I was like, yeah, I know. Because it's good. In a terrible way. It's hilarious and great. This guy's still being a dick. Can I get any more weapons from you? Yeah, they really are. That whole run of those songs is great. And like all the other stuff that he's put on there is really good too. I didn't have a chance because there's a crap ton of it. I just listened to a few because I was supposed to be working today. But I'm out tomorrow because my kid is still on quarantine, which is
Sounds good.
great. That's not as good as the one I have. That's not as good as the one I have. Nor is that. What the hell? Why are you selling me all this crap, dude? It's old guy humor at its best. Yeah, sure. For sure. See this, like I'm coming up on your level with this COVID beard I got going on here. Getting more snow. Well, yeah, but it's supposed to, again, just like it did last time, it's supposed to rain. And then it's supposed to turn to like freezing rain and maybe snow, but then it's supposed to be gone like by mid-morning. Like tomorrow, you know, I've made no secrets that I work at a school, and tomorrow they're already on a 2-hour delay, but I don't think they're gonna go and close. I would be very surprised if they closed.
All right.
But we'll see. Yeah, I bet. I mean, what's the most you've had up there? 18 is a lot. I mean, for me.
All right, which one?
That didn't come out right. 18 inches is a lot for me. I mean, I've had 18 inches before. Wait, where's this conversation going? Oh, let me go return my DVD. When I was in high school, we got like 2 feet of snow at one point. But fuck, that was damn near 30 years ago at this point. Oh, you've only been there a year. That's right. I forgot you said you'd moved in from... Ooh, not so hot Betsy. I need something that has... Give me guts. There we go. There we go. Running Dead, I'll take that one. You could do more. I can always do more. There's always room for more. Just when you think it's enough, it's never enough. Alright, is she in the underground mall? No. Where are my homies? Where are my homies at? Guess it's raining. They're all home. Home homies. So many quotable lines today. Hey man, throw them in there. I don't care. That's what that thing is for. Fuck it. There's nobody else around. I'm just gonna go eat another Big Bang Burger. Nobody else wants to hang out. No, we're doing the next challenge. I still think you need to activate that command in your chat, Rolo. I would definitely use it. Instead of just rewriting them back to you so that you realize what you just said. $2,000 yen, damn. It was only 15, now it's 2,000. Roll over the ding ding. What? Roll over the ding. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was like, what the hell is that about? Right. I was playing Gas Station Simulator.
Thank you
The
very
ding
much.
ding. I'm a fucking idiot.
Whoa!
That's a biggin. Ooh, the gravity burger. Almost has its own gravitational field. Okay. No, the last one was no easy feat.
Now then.
I still only get 30 minutes? Jesus. Oh, they're killing me. Son just pushed a button. How old is he now? Like, what, 3 months? Something like that? 4
Rolo the
months
Bear
old?
just dropped 5 tier 1 subs.
Fuck!
And has gifted 5.
I can't yell at
Thank
you
you
because my
so
wife
much.
is in the other room, but damn it. 4 months. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. More nice than you should be after what I did, after what I did to you last night. Take that how you will. Quote that one. I very much do appreciate it though. I always think it's funny because you and I are on such like polar different schedules, it seems. Every time I'm on, you're off. Every time you're on, I'm off.
Whoa!
Thank you.
There's a lot of captains here. You're using me as bait, and I have a pomegranate. Stay put. Captain.
Watch this. We're gonna do this. See, this is what I was telling you the other night, is instead of you going through and clicking a whole bunch of shit, you can just type in commands. Now look. Now who's got a diamond? Oh, I didn't finish it. What is that, like a quarter left? Difficult to finish the whole thing at my current guts, knowledge, and proficiency. Fuck.
Yep.
You got a diamond now. See, every good turn gets another. You left the crystal. Woof, would you look at the size of the maggots on that meat? No, Billiam! What's up, Billiam? I haven't seen you in here in a long time. How are you, my friend? Better earn it, that's right. I'm quite literally afraid to give you a mod tag after all the hell that everybody gives you as a mod. I can only imagine how much of hell you would dish out. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Nah. I'm afraid. Oh, I guess I need to turn that extra life thing off since it doesn't work right now until I sign up for that team again. Yep. See, all you had to do was come in here and throw money around and people start giving you all kinds of stuff. Sure, be fine.
Rolo the Bear just dropped 2 tier 1 subs and has gifted 7.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Now you're pushing it. Now you're pushing it. I don't have any. Well, I was gonna say I don't have anybody to ban you, but Mountain's in here. He can ban you if he needs to. We can play that game. I'll get Haley in here, make her a mod, and have her ban you. Yeah. Rolo's coming in here, throwing his nuts around. Oh, I know she would. I have no question. She would never ban me in your chat, but she would definitely ban you in mine. So I was gonna ask, 4 months old, how many times have you been peed and pooped on, like directly? Not like, oh, I got a diaper blow up the back. Like, how many times has he straight up just shit and pissed on you? I remember a number of times changing both of my sons, and just like, as soon as the diaper comes off, you're just, all right, can you just finish this up so I can change your diaper and then wash my hands? Twice. I'm a gamer. Yeah. I think it was my youngest. We were in the hospital. Quick reflexes, yeah. Sometimes they get you though. They will get you. Like, you take off the diaper and you're like, oh, things are cool. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's a fire hose. You're like, fuck. We were in the hospital with my youngest, and motherfucker just shit right through out the side of his diaper, through the blanket, onto my shirt. And I was like, well, I got nothing to change into. I'm at a damn hospital. And I got shit on me. He had a blowout on Brian's lap. Oh, like a naked blowout? Like she just straight up dumped on him? Give Izzy a high five from me. Like, way to go, girl. Although you probably tell that story now, she'd probably be embarrassed as fuck. All right, we'll be here. So seriously, how are you doing, Bill? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time. You or Brian, really. Oh, okay. Out the diaper leg. Got it. Something will certainly be happening tomorrow. Madarame is on the phone as we speak. He's preparing for a media announcement. I didn't hear anything about pressing charges. Guess we gotta wait then. That's what I've been doing for the last week.
The exhibition is finally ending tomorrow. I'm sure things will work out fine this time too.
I'm sure. It's a video game. I'm glad all the holidays are over. I bet they were a lot of fun for you. I bet things are getting fun for you at work again. Can I... Damn it, Sergio. I want to build my bond with you, bro. Nope.
Next time, then.
Stupid COVID making work sucks. Yeah, I can only imagine, dude. Have y'all hit capacity yet?
Oh.
I did. Let's watch The Running Dead.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms.
Bitten?
You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
For real?
No, cats are too smart. They stay the fuck away. Give me guts. Want to be more than bold, damn it. Ugh. Stay safe, man. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I don't know if I actually, well, yeah, I guess I did say something on Twitter. That Ethan had COVID, got it Thursday before New Year's, which was shitty. No idea where he got it from because none of us had it and still don't, thank goodness. But the best we could figure, he was hanging out. He was outside playing with like some of the neighbor kids. Like that's the best we could figure because none of us ever had it.
Is he crying?
I have committed crimes that are
120 patients eating at the moment. Yikes.
Plainly put, I plagiarized work.
Yeah, you did. You also let a woman die.
This country's art world and even Sayuri.
Doing this press conference from a tin can? Whoa, that's a fucking hell of a mouth.
To everyone for what I've done.
He's crying way too much.
And that was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago. After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Like, what is he? I guess because he's been
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
faking paintings of his own stuff? Is that why he's getting arrested?
Charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own.
Oh, I guess he's getting arrested for the actual abuse.
Sayuri was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and...
Fair enough.
That old man's done for.
After the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age.
He is old.
However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
That's right.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the
Oh shit, that's us.
posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit.
Dubious.
The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Phantom thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Keep calling a geezer.
They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
That's right.
What? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Yeah, we do.
So it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh, that's impressive if someone really did that.
We really did.
Phantom thieves, huh?
Oh, hello, pleasant boy. I know who you are too. Oh, I know who you are too. How's your family doing, Bill? How's your mom and dad? Everybody doing good? Oh, you just said that to me.
And they mentioned the Phantom Thieves.
Man, this is starting to get interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
This'll be fun.
Let's keep pushing on then. As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
Something like this happening twice is massive, too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
Excuse me.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
Oh, Mountain, did I tell you about the... Did you see the fireworks thing that I set up? I can't remember really. Everything kind of blurs together the last like 3 weeks.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Let's not talk about stealing people's hearts and being phantom thieves while the cops are here.
Do you know them?
Whoa. Well, now you have. All you gotta do is type type the word fireworks and there you go. Doing right. Yeah, mom still doesn't have power. Ugh. Yeah, mom and dad are good. They got their power back last night. See? Pretty cool, huh? No, you don't even have to do the exclamation point. You just have to type the word fireworks. I think they got their power back yesterday. I want to say it was yesterday. And they're doing all right. They were out for 2 days, I think, maybe 3. The shitty thing was is that I was like, hey, you come up here. I guess we got the COVID, but I don't think we had the COVID. I don't know. Shit. Nobody else had the COVID.
You moron. Those are attendance officers.
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure, officer with sunglasses.
Ah, yes. How can we help you?
That monotonous acting of hers never fails to send a chill down my spine.
Hola, Ella. How are you tonight, ma'am? I'm gonna test this thing out, see if this works. We're gonna do this.
Would you like to say goodbye to everybody?
Hey, look, I can hit a button and shout people out too. Babies!
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
Trying to get her out of the woods into my house, but damn, she's a stubborn woman. Yeah, I mean...
Great night.
Yeah. You should have sent Brian over there. Brian get her trying to crawl in bed with her again and get her to read the story. I'm gonna do this again because stupid man did stupid stuff in my streams. I'm gonna shout his ass out again.
It's that scout man.
I need to drop. That's kind of loud. Let's pull that down a little bit.
Everybody else. Oh boy. Yeah, buy me a shot, Amber. I'll be down. Shh. I need footsteps. Shh.
Are we watching? Oh, I was like, are we watching Roller or are we watching Dylan? Yeah, I remember that for next time. Yeah, I'm sure it would get her moving. Bill, get him out of here. Good times, good times. I was thinking about the when Brian and I got drunk the night after his brother's bachelor party, or the night after his wedding. I don't remember. Anyways, and we were in his mom's apartment, just fucking hammered, trying to eat ice cream out of a giant, like, 5-gallon bucket. Just, oh my God. And I passed out and woke up the next morning and thought there was an amusement park in his backyard of the apartment, when actually it was just a school and there was a baseball game going on. Oh man. I don't know, we wanted some tea?
Is that so? And how would you do that in a place like this?
Shut up, stern officer.
We were just discussing where we should go.
Oh my God.
Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay? There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
Did you ever hear that story? Oh my God, we had been drinking Bushmills and stumbling around his fucking mom's apartment complex. And we came back upstairs, and I think she had brought home ice cream from the party, or was taking it to the party, one or the other. Somehow it ended up in her car and we had to go get it. And it was like half melted. And Brian, first night mom goes to work, baby. Hey man, I get it. Trust me. Come on, there was no need for that. You don't have to throw that at me. I appreciate it very much so, but you don't have to do that. There's no reason for it. Keep that. Give it to the kid. Give that kid his bits. But really, I do appreciate it. For real. What was I talking about? Tell me how to spend my money. Don't spend it on me. No. Save it and buy some
Thanks
more
for the 100 bits roll of the bear.
Dick. Stop it. Save it and buy some more nuts. Buy it. Seriously, buy one of the chips, man. Okay. Yes. Go. Take care of baby. And we brought this big ass. Yeah, I'm honestly thinking about it too. We brought this big ass, you know, this. Yeah. Well, we were drunk already. So brought back, you know, there's like the big ones, the big like buckets of ice cream. And we brought it back upstairs. I don't know what Brian was trying to do. I think it had like a bunch of scoops taken out of it, so it looked messy when he opened it up. And he was trying to like pack it back down, and he kept slamming it on top of the dryer, and or the washing machine, and the washing machine was open, and he did it one time, and a big glop of it just went whoop out and fell into the washing machine, and him and I are just like, like, uh-oh, how are we gonna get that out of there? And he's like, I don't want to run the washing machine, it's gonna wake my mom up. I think we ended up trying to eat it out of the washing machine. I really don't remember. Oh boy. I just remember like laughing a whole hell of a lot, looking up a bunch of really terrible like stuff on Napster, trying to find songs to download from Napster, and eating a bunch of egg rolls, I think is what we ate. So we had egg rolls, Bushmills, and ice cream.
Hey, don't go making stuff.
Clearly the only option.
Okay? I totally panicked.
Eat it out of the washing machine.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before. Look at us. Right after the second thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Wait,
Bom, bom.
you mean people might be listening to us?
Yeah, genius.
Look around, we're the only
It's called
people worrying
Suspects.
about it.
I guess you're right.
By the way,
Oh, Bill, go into my channel points, go to the bottom, and find the one that says it's whoop ass time. Because I'm going to send you and Brian a link. I don't think Brian's going to enjoy it because, I don't know, his whole demeanor has changed sometimes. But there's a video series that you guys need to watch. And this is a clip from it. This whole pandemic blows over. We should all get an apartment together. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I've been thinking about we need to do that. We need to find another movie to talk about.
Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Yep.
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
I mean...
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, getting information out of people in prison is hard. Snitches get stitches.
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
Do you have
I get it. Draw on. I get it. He's an artist. He draws. I get it.
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do as well.
I don't think the cat's gonna enjoy that.
Wait, what? You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
Come on, Ryuji.
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to
Just
meet
look
up
at what?
whenever we want.
Oh, go into my channel points redeems and look at the go to the bottom and look for it's whoop ass time. And then once you listen to it, I'll tell you what it's actually about.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
I remember who it is, but I don't remember who
Anyway,
it is.
we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay? We'll be entrusting that to you.
That's that
again,
mementos joint. We're gonna have to hit the mementos again because now my profile on my website's gonna go up. I hope you can hear it, Bill. That's all I want. So go to YouTube and look up Chicken Attack. Chicken Attack Man? I can't remember how I found it exactly. And I think it's the Gregory Brothers Chicken Attack. It's a Japanese man who yodels, first and foremost, obviously. And he plays a character in these videos who can control farm animals and change them into ninjas to fight for him. This is not like an anime. This is like live action with some special effects, obviously. That one that you just heard is from the, oh God, it's called the Rat Attack, I think is what that one's called. So he did one with the chicken. He did one with the chicken and a pig. He did one with a rat. And I think there's one more that I maybe didn't watch yet. But he yodels the song. The Chicken Attack one, actually both of those, the Chicken Attack and the Rat Attack, are there. He's so earnest about singing this song about a chicken and a pig and a rat, like helping him out. And it's like, it is kind of magical in all honesty. There's a moment in both of those songs where I was watching them at work today and damn near spit my coffee all over my monitor. The lyrics are hilarious. They are definitely earworms. And they will get themselves stuck in your head. Rolo had the Chicken Attack one on his stream, and I didn't know what the fuck it was until somebody told me, and thanks to him now I have
So after Shiho Suzui
had to look them up,
for someone
and
you
it's
barely knew, you were sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him.
Yeah.
Moreover,
I'm a
you
good
ended up
guy.
in a museum instead of a castle.
Please do.
You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
I also added a new sound clip from Samurai Cop and another one from Friday the 13th. And I think that's it. I think I changed the icons for a couple of them, or actually added icons for a couple of them, but nothing else new, just those three. And I dropped the price of everything on in the channel points because I don't know, I want people to make more noise, I guess. Oh no. Lunar Droid is banning me to the Midnight Channel, you bastard.
Help! Stuck in the Midnight Channel! What the fuck? I must get out of here! It's not fair, Lunar. You have to save me. Save me. Save me.
Oh, there we go. I'm back. There's another one in there, Lunar, if you really want to redeem it. I think I put it as Hellcam. It's closer to the bottom. What am I doing? What am I answering? What question am I doing here? You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart and stealing their treasures. It's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then,
sure.
Tell me about this new member
if you can catch him. Group. He'll blend in. He'll disappear. Yes, the drag me to hell. That's a fun one to put on the full camera, though.
Your position.
Do that one here.
Now I'm stuck in hell. I am in hell. Dear God, I'm stuck in hell. I don't know why I make the voice, because the voice changer does the voice for me. I think I'm stuck in here for 2 minutes. Whoops, that's not the right... Wow, why did it go to that one? That's not the right camera. Although I did change this, so now I can do this number. Whoa. That's fun. That shouldn't have been on that camera. That's weird. Let's go here. Go to this one. There we go. Now we're back at where we need to be. I was trying to do fun, dumb shit. I can't keep up with Napalm. His stuff is out of control, and there's no way for me to keep up with that.
Can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
Yeah, it's all automated. So I set up the action. So actually the Hellcam is just a filter. I can show you once it turns itself off. Because I can just turn it on and off without actually redeeming anything. So the camera is just changed as a filter. There's like 3 or 4 different things actually working it together. There's the flame thing, there's a color change, there's a bit of a shimmer to it. And then the voice change, the voice mod. But yeah, StreamerBot sets all that off. It runs for 2 minutes and then it turns itself back off. It's like the simplest of programming once it gets going. Like once you learn how to do this shit, it's so stupid easy. The hardest part, honestly,
the hardest part is just trying to figure out. There we go. The hardest part is honestly just trying to figure out how to what I want to do. Whoops, that's not the one I want. That is also not the one I want. Where am I going? Oh, there it is. So yeah, I can turn the filter on and off. It's slightly different in size. That's why it looks like it's moving. Because it's really just, it's an overlay on top of my other camera. I think that's the only new thing I've done in a while. I did the Midnight Channel and I did that. I have some other stuff that I'm thinking about. But I don't know how to work them in. So I gotta figure them out. But yeah, this, like, StreamerBot does so much stuff Like, there's almost no limit. The only limit is my knowledge of how to actually put it together. Yeah, the Griswold things, that's just turning on, turning off things. That was honestly the hardest part of that one, is just trying to find the fucking things to put on here. Like, once I got all the stuff, it's really just set up StreamerBot to turn the filter or turn the sources all on and then turn them all off after a while. It's really not, none of this stuff is hard. Like, it makes it so stupid easy. All right, what am I answering now? The identity of Madarame's people can be easily discovered with a little investigation. Yeah, go right ahead. Fuck you.
So you won't sell out your accomplice?
No, I just said snitches get stitches.
Fine. There's still much more.
I'm from the streets. Wu-Tang.
It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity.
That's right.
Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I do my best to try and come up with something original. Granted, the Hellcam's not really original. I think Nutty did that first. But like, I just don't want to copy. Like, if I could, I would straight up copy 90% of what Napalm does, because that shit is awesome. Like, his rating thing where it goes to like the codec in Metal Gear Solid, fucking genius. Like, that's amazing. I thought you were from West Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean, on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days, but you know, I'm not going to do that whole song. I could do that whole song.
For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer. Now your next target was this man.
Yeah, the banker guy, right?
Junya Kaneshiro. He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him. So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
Skill? That's how I took it down. I got the skills. The summary of your story up to this point has been updated. Okay, good. It's a triangle button to open the menu of the story. And okay. That's weird that it's never told me that before.
The suspect has repeatedly testified that he does not have any.
We're just going to turn on auto. That way I don't have to do this.
A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen
No, I
changes
didn't.
of heart.
Actually, the next person was the last person I did. The last like palace I did, and I don't remember whether I finished it or not.
The police will frown upon you stepping into this.
I don't know what drew me away from it.
Worrying about things like jurisdiction and
I really love it, but
we need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these
sure,
past 2-3
okay. I don't know what that is. Is that better than the water temple?
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Duty.
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our
We were talking about duty earlier before you got in here.
This situation must be approached.
This guy freaks me out. All right, hey Bill, are you still in here? Tell me this guy doesn't look like a animate up James. Like every time he pops up on screen, I'm like, just change the glasses and give James like some goatee, like a goatee, and that's anime version of him.
Bucket.
I want to do something with the honey bucket, honestly. And I don't know what I want to do. Like have a honey bucket spin up on screen or something. This guy looks exactly like one of my best friends, and it's like if he had been drawn in an anime version. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely one of his best.
I shall continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
Honestly, I just try and like go to YouTube all the time and just like look at like other shit I can do, like what other people are recommending, like these plugins and stuff, do this and that and whatever, and I'm just constantly like a sponge trying to absorb everything I can with this stuff. This guy's texting me. I think you're getting two. Hold on, I want to turn this off because I got to read it now. They're not reading to me. You have my gratitude. I'm super light for all of a sudden. Truly, I'm thankful for you making come to my sentences. You owe us one. It's a bit much. You certainly, I most certainly am not. I must express my gratitude earnestly. You're one of us now, man. We'll be counting on you, okay? Of course. Comes up. We won't hesitate to lend a hand. Thank you. We'll see you then. He's such an honest guy. My first job, it was a huge success. That said, you got time after this? For what? No, you know what? Yeah, let's do whatever. Free tickets to a darts lounge? Hell yeah! I'll play some darts. Fuck, it's been years since I played darts. I love darts. I used to go play darts and pool. Had my own set of darts, my own pool cue. And kids, can't do that shit anymore. Darts is fun as hell. I have a dartboard, I think, somewhere in my house. Maybe. I don't know what I did with that dartboard. At one point I was... Maybe I threw it away. I don't remember. At one point, I was going to try and take it to work. And then my coworkers were like, maybe don't bring a dartboard to work. Seen a pool all in years. Yeah, exactly. It's been at least 10 to 12 years since I played pool in a pool hall anywhere. I got a dartboard in the room as a kid. It's like 10. Yeah. The only problem with those is that they're like holes. Oh, the magnetic ones I guess aren't, but like the ones that aren't like actual darts, so like plastic tipped ones, like they go into like holes and they have a real tendency to break. I had a legit dartboard, but I don't know. I think I must have thrown it away. My wife won't let me take down or move any of her diplomas. She's such a smart ass, quite literally. So I have nowhere to put a dartboard in my house. I'd love to play darts again. God, I'd love to play darts again. Best I can do is my son and I play the Switch game, the like 52 games in one or whatever. There's a halfway decent like Wii darts kind of knockoff in there. No, I have not tried axe throwing. We went to Pick Pumpkins 2 years ago. Before, I guess it was 2019. Yeah, 2019. The place where we usually go had a axe throwing place, but they were like booked. Like we couldn't get a spot. So we were like, all right, we'll go back next year. And then next year was 2020. And of course that shit didn't happen. And then 2021 rolled around and they didn't have it because I guess they didn't want people like touching shit. So I'm hoping they'll bring it back next year. I really want to do that though. I used to do it at my parents' house because my parents used to get like dump truck loads of like half trees. And like that was my summer job, was to go back there, cut wood, split wood, and like put it in the woodshed. But I used to take an axe, and like a full size fucking axe. Not people call axe throwing axes, it's actually a fucking hatchet, but like we would take full size fucking axes and throw those things into those logs. I got pretty good at it. But that was, Jesus, that was forever ago. energy. Isn't that the thing that you were talking shit about the other day?
Oh.
Bunch of different shops right outside the station there. Oh, sweet. I get a new place to go to. Head to the line. I don't know. Is it this way? I can't read Japanese. Yes, it is this way.
Hey.
I saw a video. I don't know if it was like a TikTok or a Twitch or a Twitter video of somebody throwing an axe, and they threw it. The head of it bounced off the log and went flying back past their head. I was like, oof, you gotta really be on your toes. You fuck yourself up. Dart throwing minigame in Final Fantasy VII Remake is pretty good. All right. I think I own that on PS4 because I got it for free.
All right, let's go.
Hell yeah. New styles on display may intimidate newcomers, but all are welcome.
All right.
Now, we're heading to an area that's outside of where your commuter pass works. So make sure you've got the fare.
I got the fare, don't worry. Oh, for real? They added the free upgrade into it? No, really? I'm gonna have to do that before I forget. Hold on. I'm gonna have to add that before, because I have a terrible memory when it comes to shit like that, and I'm gonna forget about it, so I'm gonna go and do that now. Because I can do two things at once. To pay fair travel outside of the areas. Yeah. I got it. I'm good. Look, stop creeping on me, girl. Just like, if you want to check me out, like, just come over and like say, hey, I want to check you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be creepy, girl. Yes, this song. Final Fantasy Remake. Oh, that's a lot of things to buy. Good God. There's a lot of shit on here that already says purchased, so I guess I got that for something. How do you get the intergrade update? Because it says on here, it says I can't get it. Oh, that's for PS5. Maybe I have to look for the PS4 version. Because I do not have the PS5. Relax, cat man. We got cash money. That's right. I got plenty of cash. I got like 80 grand. Let's go to the dart. Come on, let's go, man. Let's go play some darts. I'll block up from Main Street. That's me. I don't think Intergrade was part of it. Maybe it is on PS5, but I don't have a PS5, so. Although I guess you could add that to your library. So you know, just checking out a bunch of the other shops on the way. Okay. Free PS5 upgrade now available for the final. Sure. Oh, okay. So I think that what they're saying is it's not the Intergrade upgrade. It's just saying you can upgrade your PS4 version to PS5 for free. Which weirdly I can't do. Maybe because I don't have. Maybe because I don't have the original version? I don't know. I'll look at it, but it doesn't appear to be at, it's like I can see where it says PS5. Maybe I have to do it from the game. It says Final Fantasy VII Remake upgrade for PS4 version owners. PlayStation Plus included, but I was pretty sure I had it. Did I miss it or something? I mean, I'm not really worried about it. No, it says download from library. Maybe I have to install it and get it from there. I don't know. I'll fuck around with it, see. All right, let's see what we got here. What we got here. All right. We got Sneaky Snook over here. Damn it. But you're at least going to give me a chance to get a drink. What do we got? What's this? Bookstore? Oh, information. Hello.
Hey. Any questions?
Okay. Yeah, tell me about the stores.
Well then.
Strange, excuse me, a unique secondhand clothing store here as well. It's located on the promenade. I don't know, I was gonna say pomegranate. The manager always greets me in the morning, but he's always saying, I significantly want sooty clothing. Oh, okay. Quite picky about what you bring it to. Specs of my PC are? I can show you. If you would like to see what my specs of my PC are. They're right there. If you can read that. It's AMD Ryzen 7 2700, 32 gigs of RAM. No, it doesn't show me the rest of it. It's a Radeon 9. Oh, I just looked at it too. I looked at it because I was like, I wonder how much this GPU costs now. I bought it for like $200 and it's going for $600 now on Amazon. Which is gross, but I mean, everything about that is gross at the moment. I have two M2 drives in it. I think. I can't remember because I have a PC downstairs that runs all of my Plex stuff, and I put stuff in there too. But I think I have the, well, I know I have the better stuff in this one because obviously this one runs all my games. Let's go back to 2019 when I bought it. It's a Asus ROG B450 gaming motherboard. There's 32 gigs of RAM in it. AMD 7 2700, a 500 gig M2 hard drive. Where's my, oh, that's right, I bought it after I bought my GPU after I bought the rest of my components. It is, Jesus Christ, I bought a lot of stuff in 2020. I guess we all did, right? There we go. 590, sorry. It's an AMD 590 fat boy, but it's an 8 gig. Like, that was what I wanted, was an 8 gig GPU. So like, I kind of future-proofed myself on that one, like most people are doing with like a 4 or a 6. But I was like, you know what? This thing's cheap. I'm gonna buy it. And it's done me well. Like, I used to have a lot of coil whine. I don't know if you know what coil whine is. It is an 8 gig 580, yeah. It used to do a lot of coil whine, and I don't know if it just kind of, like, if I've learned to spec around it, but like I don't have that coil whine anymore, which is weird. I would have thought that would have been something that would stuck around for a while, but I don't have any. I've never had any issues with it. After the first, like, I don't know, 3-4 months, it stopped. And there's a it's a Wraith cooler, CPU cooler with No, that must be for my other one. Yeah, that's it for that one. I have, like I said, I have another PC that I built. I built one in 2019, the end of beginning of 2019, and then I built another one in the end of 2019. No, that's not right. It must have been 2018, and then I built one in 2019. Basically, this whole computer cost me about this whole computer cost me about $1,000, all said and done, and it would cost me about 3 to 4 now. It's so stupid. It's just so dumb. I don't have anything other, like nothing other than my card. Yeah, it's just because everything's like, every crypto bro out there is fucking raised the prices like crazy. And I think the one downstairs I got is a Zotac 1050, I think. I bought that one off a friend of mine, or a coworker of mine. He was like, I'm just getting rid of the gun. Again, this is before the explosion of GPUs. But he was like, I'm just gonna sell this off. I don't need it anymore because I have this like 3020. Do you want it? I was like, well, how much are you selling it for? And he's like, I don't know, $100. Like, hell yes, give me that. I wrote it down somewhere in my notes, but I can't find it. Oh, I did have all that shit written down. Oh well. I'll get that. Oh yeah, it's a Zotac 1050 Ti 4 gig. Is what he gave me. Thank you, Mountain. Well, I'm gonna finish this off and then I'll get the actual hydrate. Thank you for the posture check too. Finish up the rest of that Yingling. How are you doing tonight, Lunar? By the way, I feel like I should have said earlier, how are you doing? And I didn't. And I also need to do this because I haven't yet.
Who's loose, asshole?
No way!
Fucking best shout out I could have given you. Oh man, what a banner night you had that night. I think I actually made that. I think I actually made that one, didn't I? That's a.
We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
It's a real good clip. He's texting me. It is far too late in the evening for someone to text. Oh. That's out in the way.
Just as I expected.
Doing okay. A little bit rough. I'll get over it. Like sick rough or like mental rough? Because like one is easy to take care of than the other. Sick rough is way easier to take care of, honestly. Oh, I'm not signing into my shit for that. What have you been playing recently? Did you finish Eastward, by the way? Do I feel like I must? Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Well, I'm happy that you're here chilling out. Couldn't be happier to try and lift the spirits. No, I don't. No, there's nothing else I want to ask. Really digging the stream. Thanks, man. Wait, are you saying my stream or are you digging the stream of Eastward? I would love to have watched that more of that game, but like I said, I'm going to play that game, and I was like, I can't watch anymore, I will ruin this for myself. There's a lot of shit back here, huh? This is like Yakuza. What is this? I don't think I ever... Oh, this is the incense shop. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that very much. You missed Rolo. Well, Rolo still might be in here somewhere. He was lurking. The baby was giving him shit. I believe quite literally. All right. Take a break. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. It's in store, dude. I'm telling you. Seems freaking fishy. Okay. I guess I can't look at the incense shop. That's weird. Wait, what? What are we doing? Examine the bar. These places don't open until nighttime. Okay, okay. I bet you do, Ryuji. Like, look at you.
Oh.
What?
Hey.
Shop matches what's on the free ticket. Penguin sniper.
For real?
Yeah, let's check out Penguin Sniper. This is not Penguin Sniper. This is stone here. Power stones. Oh, Power Stone. I think it's a good weird power or something. Sure.
Take your time.
Damn. Wow. This is, huh. That's a lot. Yeah, it is. That's half my money. That's half my money, lady. And it doesn't tell me what it does. A necklace with lightning shaped stones. I'm guessing, oh, amps. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any amps. Need a amp for my Fender. Okay, just look at those prices. Yeah, right? Actually had some power in them. You ought to check it out sometime. Yeah, when I've got $1 million bucks. Wait, okay, so the dart place is up.
My Oklahoma ass. That's plain and
plain and simple. Such a fraud experience. Good morning, Japan, full of lies. Can't believe we actually paid to go to see this exhibit. You and your stupid recommendations. Seniors prices too. Like, I had to cancel my golf plans with my boss. Get to school to pretend to be Madarame now. Possibly apologize to everyone for Sounds like something I would do. Is that a music store? Wait, what is this? Well, not this. This is just listening. Tricked into scams. It feels good to see bad guys cry when they apologize. Damn straight it does. Karma's a bitch. Uh-huh. Yeah. I've heard of them. What? All right. What are we? This here. I'm sorry. Does that say meat pot? Meat. Oh, no. Okay. Thought it said meat port there for a second, too.
Hey, my little honey bucket.
What's up, Tron? How are you tonight, sir? You can do this, too. Let's see if this works now. There you are.
Jesus.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Holy shit.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling, playing some Persona.
I was literally just thinking, it's like, man, it's a good thing the other one didn't go off.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Fuck you.
That's a good way to end that clip. Fuck you. Let's see what the prices are in this place. I bet they're expensive too. Why is she's still following me? Where's the beef? I don't want hit points. I want SP. I want someone to fucking load up my SP. Tastes like, yeah. I gotta get some money. Whoops. Oh, I bet this is a piano bar. That's what this is, right? Jazz gin? Probably doesn't open right. The way it looks like it's not open till night. That makes sense. What with all their jazz cigarettes and whatnot. Let's go play some darts. And that's what we're here for, right?
Whoa.
Such a child. No, let's go, man. I want to play some damn darts. Quick shot of darts abilities. Hell yeah. Am I actually gonna get to play darts?
Whoa, that's a new high score. The center of the target's called the bullseye. If you land a dart there, it's called the bull. I know because I looked up the rules online last night.
I thought you were cool, Ryuji.
Anyway, this game's called 0-1. You win by getting your score all the way down to 0 points before the other player.
Where do you start? Because I thought 101 was what we were going to play.
Trying to get a high score, but get rid of your score? That's pretty different.
I never played 01.
You both start with the same score. Then you lose points based on the number on the board where your dart lands.
Right.
And you can only win if you get your score down to 0 exactly. You can't even be off by a single point.
Do you have to double in, double out?
Sick, right?
Yeah, 30. I played 301, 501. That's what I actually meant. I don't know why I said 101. I played 301, 501, baseball, cricket. I like baseball. That's a fun one, but no one ever wants to play it. Everybody ever wants to play fucking either cricket or 301.
Making sure you hit the right numbers on the board. This game seems like it takes a lot of concentration.
Can for sure.
1 point. Come on. You have to. Hey Ryuji, what's up?
I was just reading this flyer. It says darts is a party when you play in pairs. You team up with someone and alternate throwers when it's your turn. You still use the same rules I told you though. Hey, what do you say we give it a try?
You better not tank us, you fuck.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this.
Baseball is exactly how it's like you would think it would be played. You aim for the different innings. There's single, doubles, and triples, and the person with the highest score wins. That's actually the first game I ever played of darts. My friend at the time had a dartboard, but it was set up. The dartboard was set up as a baseball stadium, so everything looked like you were actually playing baseball. It was kind of cool. Better. Welcome back, Lunar. But yeah, baseball's fun because it's easy for anyone to understand because you're like, okay, you're in the first inning, you aim for the ones. There's singles, doubles, and triples. And then I think a bullseye, a single bull was a home run, and a center bull was a triple, or a grand slam. I can't remember that part. It's been forever since I played baseball. Like I said, no one ever wanted to play baseball. Everybody always wanted to play 301 or cricket, which I'm fine with cricket. As long as someone else is doing the math, I'm fine with 301. That's why I like video game darts, because like I don't have to add.
Whoa, a bull right off the bat? Man, talk about an exciting opening.
I watched a guy do I think they were playing 301 in a dart competition, and the guy won in 3 hands of darts. It was insane. He hit like almost every one was a triple 20. I was like, oh my god, that guy is a pain in the ass to play with in bars.
Hell yeah, triple 20.
Whoa, he hit such a tiny spot. Quite impressive, especially for you, Ryuji.
We're almost down to 0
That one
points.
guy in the
Let's not
back
focus for
there,
this last
he's
round.
been aiming that one shot for I don't even know how long. Catman's talking shit again. Yep. Darts can get hard. Darts, pool, and bowling, they are definitely the, like, you gotta find your, if you drink, you definitely gotta find your loose point where you're like, I'm not tense because I want to win. I'm loosened up, but I'm not sloppy and I know what I'm doing. There's definitely a bell curve for that, and if you go over the other side, it's like, well, now you're fucked. You might as well just drink because you're never gonna play right again.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 0 points right on the dot. Oh, ain't we badass?
I mean,
That's no easy feat. You really do have something special going on.
but you're not playing against anyone.
This is so fun. When you're on the line, the pressure's insane, but it makes you want to do your best for your partner.
Whoa. All right. Damage up and hit point recovery. Sweet. Feel like I understand better about pairing with Ryuji's. Okay. Hell yeah. Let's do that shit, son. Yeah. Get them farts. Let's go with gusto. Higher baton rate pass rank. The more powerful and effective to perform the baton pass. Rank 1, increased damage. Rank 2.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. Dude in the back is getting into his own head. He's been overbetting. Last his money, he was a loan shark. I love the story you're creating here. The last throw of the game. The guy is only shit. Collect that money. He shot him, freaking him out. I love the like narrative you created from that one thing. Increase damage, heal even more hit points, cover SP after a baton pass. That's what I want. Well, what about, I guess, is there only 3 levels? Party members baton pass rank on the stat screen. Okay.
Based on the looks on your faces, I'm guessing both of you got something out of this game. Even if it is just a game, it can be some kind of training, depending on how you play. Well, I do always have the Phantom Thieves on the brain. Let's keep practicing
that
together.
and the girl.
Let's invite everybody next time.
Man,
That is a thought.
All this just from me asking you to meet me here. This is like, you know, one of those strikes.
Yeah, is Inscription on Switch yet? Because I feel like that's gonna be where I'm gonna play it if I'm gonna play it.
A stroke of good luck. Why would it be a strike? Who would protest having good luck?
Ooh, what's that?
Ooh, squirrel.
Oh yeah, they have pool here too.
You're just now noticing the pool table.
This game could be useful too, depending on how we look at it.
Yeah, it's already pretty late though. We can come back and play it later.
Ah, and don't forget, we got a couple free tickets to play today, but next time you'll have to pay up.
But it was super fun, right? Oh, I really want to play again sometime.
I mean, it was fun. I was really
we should head home
expecting
for the
that I
day.
was going to be able to
Thanks for
play.
hanging out.
Some elements of the game that are possible to put anything on a PC. Nah, I've heard about the like checking your files and stuff. That's all I know, but yeah, I know that. I didn't know if they could figure something out, like checking, like, you know, old school Metal Gear Solid, checking your save files or some shit. Thanks. I'm really stoked a cat has my back. I'm sure that's gonna go over well. Meh, meh, meh. Piss, yeah, that's spoiled for me. Yeah, that's just like Eastward. That was one of those games where I saw you and Mir playing it, and I was like, nope, not gonna watch that. I didn't watch that for like a second. I was like, I gotta get out of this. Let's create a ridiculous card name. DG, costs 1 blood. 6 offense, 14 health. Wow. Oh shit, this is rolling through. I'm not paying attention. Old man has been causing problems. Make a wrong move, say the wrong thing. He flies into a rage. It turns into a fight. Even if you don't hit him, he lies. That's a real shitty thing to do. It's like a con artist or like a conflict artist. And the cops? Try to give a warning, but he pretends to be senile. He gets away with everything. Can't just let him go unchecked, right? And the problem is knowing that he's the old troublemaker isn't enough to get us a name. But I did hear that he hangs out at Kijiji. Kichi Joji. Kichi Joji, that's right. Harmony Alley. Isn't that the jazz club? Can't make him change her heart. Yep. Okay. Free Bruin card. It's 1 offense, 3 health, poison ability. Kill someone should damage the enemy at all. I wish any of that made sense to me. Can I go back there now? I don't remember. We'll just go to the shopping district, I guess.
Hey.
Oh, I guess the beep wasn't charging me money. When identified right, let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some more information on the old man. That has to be the jazz club. Whoop. That's this way and then this way. No, this is the jazz. No, this is the jazz inn. Wait, where's the Harmony? Is right. I'm guessing this has got to be it. I know it's called Jazz Inn. Apparently I can't go there, so... For confirmation on a switchboard, and if they end up saying they'll do it, I get that. So just buy a PC because it's really good. Yeah. I will eventually get to it. I have too much others. I bought, can't remember the name of that game now. The one with the killer plants that came out not too long ago. What's the name of that game? I can't remember. Just got back into Titanfall 2. Wow, that's a good one. No, it's the JRPG. Okay, it's like got the kids in it, the 2 twins or whatever that like fight the weird zombie plant things. Shit. Scarlet Nexus, that's it. I had Scarlet Nexus and have never touched it. I should probably do that at some point. Yeah, it looked cool. That's why I bought it. And then I never played it. Time is it? 11:30. All right. Steam, a month later, it hits Game Pass. Yeah, right. That's another thing. It's like, oh well, I have it on Steam, but it's on Game Pass. I don't know. I'll play it somewhere at some point, I would guess. Such a small place. Hold on a second. This kitchen is even smaller. Hats off to the chef. I don't know where this club is that I'm supposed to be going to. And the information booth is closed. What, Scarlet Nexus looks interesting? It does. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What is this? That's a temple. Definitely don't want to go there. Maybe there's another. Yeah, Code Vein was on Game Pass for a while too, I think, right? That was another game that I was like, I should probably play that. Didn't. Any of those real artists. Skeevy lying pig, acting like a person of culture. That's. At least we don't have to talk about him really anymore, right? We don't have to worry about his NFTs. More like NFDs. Ah, got him. Why is this kid out so late? Some imported protein. It's true. Eat your mom's cooking, kid. Weak art NFTs. Yep. That's where I played it. I want to play Xbox version now. So yes. Start over. Play anywhere on that game. Yeah, it's kind of a pain that. I mean, it's cool for the like first party games that they can go back and forth, but yeah, I wish they had some way of like looking at the data of like, yo, you played this on your Xbox and also you own this on Steam or whatever, or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate or something, and they could just put those saves over there. I actually need to run to the restroom. I need to pee pretty bad because this beer and this water is running through me. So I'm gonna take a break real quick for like 30 seconds and give y'all the BRB screen that like no one ever sees because I never really do this. So I'll be back shortly. Look, I'm trying to thank somebody and you're going to interrupt me with that horse shit. Thank you. Seriously, though. Alright, who haven't we done? We haven't done this guy yet. We're just going to play through the rest of these people. And then be done for the night. Oh, no. Why is that blurred out? Oh, that's why that was blurred out. Fuck. Jump! Gotcha. I don't want this. What is happening? This is a ticket game, so there's really not a lot to. Oh no, I got the spider. This. You just made the list! No, this is not making the list. Hey. Psst. Hey, hi. Hi, right here. Hey, I want to tell you, I really like your satin pajamas. Smother. Okay. You want to sleep? Oh, yes. Yes. Let me smell your fingers. It's got real creepy. Alert so I can start shooting more Nazis in the balls. That's what it's all about. Just trying to shoot dudes in the dick, you know? That's all I want out of life is to shoot Nazis in the dick. I haven't even got... Yep. Touches the deadline. Got it. Oh! Okay. Guess what? We're not gonna play that game. That game got them nudie pictures in it. So you know what we need to do? We need to go. We need to go in here. Hold on. What happened? Where did we go? Hold on. I fucked myself up. Hold on. Alert, so I can start shooting more Nazis in the balls. That's what it's all about. There we go.
Because you're fucking fired.
Okay. Why did I come back to this? God damn it. Alright, I need to apparently figure out some shit with my stream deck. I don't know. It should have done the chime. Yep, just farts. I don't know, whatevs. Whatever! Let's go to the promenade. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. We're gonna be here a while. How was it going? We made it. We sauntered through that one. Who's out at night? I wonder what happens if I don't have any money to get back 2 years later. I wonder what happens if I don't have any money to come back from where I am. Station Square. Ooh. 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 I can grow all kinds of relationships here at night. Let's, oh wait, what? Hold on, hold on. Yeah, the airsoft guy. There's somebody out in front. All right, let's just go to fucking Central Street. Look at this stuff. It'd be funny at the end. Just 3 seconds of silence. And one quick fart blast. All right, I'll work on that. I can make that happen. Oh, that's right, the giant black man. Hello, giant black. Oh, wait, that's not. Drawing more customers and you need to learn to speak more polite when you speak. Trying, it's just really hard to wrap my head around what formal Japanese current culture is. I didn't even take this job if you can't speak Japanese well. I said I'm sorry. Don't be a dick. Who's over here? Oh, it's. I don't really want to talk to him yet. No, I'm not trying to start a fight. Who are you talking to? Can I grow my relationship with this guy? It's. Oh wait, I have more guts now, right? Damn it! Dauntless. I'm gonna be dauntless. Fart. Wait, what? What only works? The fart noise? It's a, yeah, it's a command. It only works when you do that. I'm missing something. What did I miss? Yep. It has to be in the beginning. I didn't put it as anywhere. No one is able to do a fart except me. Oh, no, not, yeah. I fucked up StreamerBot. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta change the permissions back. That's easy. Yeah, I got it. But I thought I could hang out with this guy. Like, are we not chill bros? We can't. Sleeper Blade, Breath of Raging Billows, Sand Hawk, extremely popular, Lightning Blouse. These all sound like really terrible names. All right, well let's go talk to the other guy then, I guess. Hold on, can I get another book? I have books I can buy. I bought all the books. Nope, I have not bought all the books. Buy more books. Whoa, 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 camera.
Hi.
Pouring into the fan site too. I'm gonna be a busy bee. As I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh yeah. Management rep. Should come up with more ways to help you. Time today, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Come on, let's get going.
Are you buying? Dinner sounds great if you're buying.
Now that you mention it.
This is not dinner. This is a vending machine. I'm sorry?
Zappa, you my only friend.
Sometimes. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? I don't know if I like your weird, creepy attitude here. Like, you were all about trying to get them made, and now you're talking about special ladies. Yeah, being kind of suspect there. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Supposed to steal girls' hearts. Everyone knows that. What?
Actually.
Basically, girls on the fan site. Thought it'd be fun to do an in-person meetup. That reminds me. I think we're just part of the fandom. A little story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day. Let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay? Yeah, I'm with you, Protag. I'm a little worried about this too. Or the fandom. Let's tell them the truth. No, I'm gonna say I'm worried about this. Fine, I can be pretty tight-lipped when I want to be. What? Excited about this. Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Dude, you're getting weird. For sure. Weird. Yeah, it shows. God, online dating. I did that for so long. What a stupid thing to do. To research, though, I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girl. Go well, you might even take her home. Mr. Meeting time. That sounds about right.
Yes.
Way to play it cool. Both of them apparently got sick. Sick. Like they're really into the idea of the forum. Never meet a cam girl. So busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have time to really fit too much. No kidding. I can't trust anyone anymore. The internet has lied to me. Man, if you lost it after one internet date blew you off, like, just shut it down. I mean, it is your fault, so I can't say that.
No. All right.
Side has really good info. If you're ready for you guys, I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be with Phantom Thieves. Extra motivated. Hell yeah! Increased XP? Alright. I'll take that. That was definitely worth this. It's supposed to turn out like this, though. These girls would never have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real Phantom Thieves. Hey, with great power comes great responsibility, right?
Let's go home.
Oh, let's go to separate homes. There's no need for you to come home with me. Sorry for dragging you out for no reason. Typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. Thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear their opinions of the Phantom Thieves. You that kind of stuff in person, right? Of course! Yeah, I knew you'd want to hear that. Good. To modding. Trust me, everything's gonna turn out awesome. See ya! Ooh, look at that. We doubled. 16% now. I should be able to get through that door now, right? Maybe? Some of the least inspiring enthusiasm I've seen. Yeah, he didn't seem very enthusiastic to me. Seemed pretty legit. Can't believe the Phantom Thieves actually exist. Me either. And I'm part of the team. I bet it is gross and humid. Bomb card. Maybe he was upset about getting catfished. Yeah, that could be true. I feel like he's one of those guys who's going to get catfished his whole life. Sniper has opening for... Wait. Penguin Sniper has has open for business. I thought it says had opening for business. A zoo? A pet shop? No, it's a trendy lounge for darts and billiards.
Oh.
Next time you go, don't fucking tell me you're gonna play darts and not let me play darts. Damn it.
Morning.
Everyone's talking about the calling card. Yup. Girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help but sense my overflowing phantom thief charisma. Let's not do this. You're finally starting to be popular with all the fly, huh? No. Did you poop yourself? You pooped yourself, didn't you?
For real?
Yep. Way to go, dumbass. 90 degrees and humid in Japan, and you're wearing a jacket. Holy shit, you're pale. Short sleeves are so not for you. Anyway, did you catch the news yesterday watching the famous artist cry his eyes out over all the artwork he's stolen? Same thing happened to Kamoshida, right? It's got weird calling cards too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all of this. This morning said a group called the Arashikage are the ones behind the cards. I wonder how they get people to confess. I mean, they can literally be stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe? Blackmail's always a good start. That doesn't look like your uniform. My personal best by a lot.
things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
Principal Blobhead.
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already
A
narrowed
lot,
it down.
turns out.
I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamashita sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
Nah.
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
I don't think that's what she's upset about, bro.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease. That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
Sure.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamashita's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Principal dickhead.
Did you see Madarame's press conference?
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize?
I don't think he ever had one.
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing? That?
Like the
There's no way.
picture on the wall or on the blackboard's pretty good.
It seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence.
It's true.
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh, yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's raining?
That's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh, crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Quit bickering and go.
Then let's all choose the TV station.
Sure.
I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
I mean, with a show,
well,
there probably would be, right?
Nothing better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. All right, I'm gonna head back.
No mo rules.
TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
Maybe you should fix your posture.
I hope nothing happens.
Hit it. Thank you. No need to worry. Probably treating me differently. It's true. Do we have any leads on our next mission? Kidding, there's no way we'd find a target that quick. To the mementos we go! Please give me royalties from this game. Yeah, maybe. Probably not. It's Houdini, like, who, like, how many people out there, if you just said the words Houdini and the freaks come out at night, how many people would put that, like, together as the group Houdini and not the man Houdini?
Hey, are you listening?
No, I'm not. What's up? Yep, I know. I feel a murderous intent. Okay, all right. Probably just the two of us. Yeah. Damn, that guy hit me with shit again.
Pay attention.
That's twice that guy's hit me. Like, he should be fired. Need more proficiency to dodge it. Sure. I guess. Ooh, new girl.
Senpai. What a pleasant surprise. It's
You want to hang out? You want to hang out? Want to hang out? Want to hang out? Want to hang out?
I thought something like this would happen, so I snuck a collapsible umbrella into your bag.
Nice. That's real good looking out there, Morgana. Keep packing for me, please. Thanks a bunch.
Want me to pack a towel and change of underwear next time?
What? What? Okay. Yeah, just reach in there and punch him in the face.
Well, see you around.
Ha! Don't ask her where her umbrella is. I like walking in the rain.
I forgot my umbrella. But it's fine. I'll barely get wet if I run to the station.
That's not how physics works.
If anything, it'll make for good training.
That's a real... Oh, shit! You said the secret word! You said the secret word. You said the secret word. That has been set up for so many months and no one said it. Huh? Sorry. I'll be quieter. My bad. You said the secret word. I just got yelled at by my wife. You said the secret word. I don't even know how long I've had. Yeah, I know. I got yelled at. I don't even know how long that has been in there. Now I have to change the word. I'm not yelling, you're yelling. Yeah, I was definitely yelling. I definitely got yelled at. She has to work tomorrow. I get to stay home with the child, so I should really be more quiet. Inside voices only. Yeah, I know. Well, it was the secret word, though. It was the secret word. I don't remember the last time I saw the secret word even come up in me trying to make it. Whoops. That's not where I want that to open. I wonder if it tells me when I set that up. Let's see if we can find it. Secret word. No, it doesn't tell me when I set it up. It's been easily since, I would say, September, if not earlier. You do gotta yell during the secret word, yeah. She won't understand that. The funny thing is she gets mad at me because I wake her up, but she falls back to sleep like that. I can't. It takes me hours to go to sleep. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That was good content. You finding the secret word and me getting yelled at by my wife. I actually need to readjust the size of that. I'm gonna turn it back on real quick.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh no, that was the wrong surprise. that was the wrong surprise. Being hidden then. Yep, there it is. Wonder if I can see it outside of this. Yeah, there we go. That should have filled the screen is what it should have done. I guess I must have moved it at some point. Do this. We'll put it back in here. Lock it. I don't even know if that's on all my windows or on my layouts. Like, it's been so long since I set that up and messed with it. I'm guessing it is in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Oh wow, that was way the fuck off. What happens if I move it over here? Is that move? That's gonna mess the other one up, right? All right, let me go back over here real quick. Look at this again. Yep. All right, so I have to mess with that because that's all kinds of messed up now. At least we got to see it. You know what? We're gonna end this date, and then I'm gonna end this date because now I feel bad that I got yelled at and woke her up. She's got to go to work tomorrow, and I don't. All right. You want a piece of this? Care to walk together? I think that's probably the more proper way to put that, right?
But how are you offering to share your umbrella?
Yes.
That'd be exactly wonderful. Thank you so much. Thanks again for letting me join you.
You're welcome. I didn't want you to get wet, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest, prelims are coming up soon.
Sherman Helmsley.
So I didn't want to take any chances of getting sick.
Jokes for me. Jokes just for me. Now I have to think up another secret word, too.
Yeah, that's right.
I remembered.
2 huge competitions are coming up. One at the beginning of summer and one near the end. If I'm going to participate in the prelims, I have to be selected as my club's representative. And there's a qualifier meet to determine who that rep will be. It's my dream to compete in gymnastics on the global level.
Mm-hmm.
So, I plan on maintaining a strict training regimen with my coach.
That's me, right?
I'd be invincible if I had you cheering me on, Senpai. Oh, we're already at the station.
I mean, we can walk around the block if you want.
I'll be fine from here out.
No one really types it. Every time I raid somebody, like if they don't know who I am or whatever, like I've raided Luckless and I raided somebody else the other day, and they're like, oh look, he was playing retro, and they're always like, you can always hear like the tone of their voice change from like they're expecting it to be like Apex or whatever, and they're like, he's playing retro. Like, what the fuck is retro?
I can't thank you enough for today. I swear, I'll return the favor some
day.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
You mean the honors gymnast? She gets the VIP treatment at school and a boyfriend to escort her around? Miss Special Snowflake sure is living on Easy Street.
Oh, that term.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to deal with a misunderstanding like that.
I was gonna say, could I say fuck them, don't worry about it? But I guess I just have to say don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Just sounds like the name of a transformer. Didn't make the cut. Yeah.
The same thing happens in class too.
Probably
People
is a
are often
retro
wary of me
transformer
because
somewhere.
I'm an honor student. The school's expecting me to attain strong results in the upcoming competitions too. They even told me I didn't have to participate in the cleanup event. But I just don't like getting special treatment.
Good for you. Oh, I like your ringtone.
Oh, excuse me. My father's calling. Hello, Dad? What was that? Sorry, my phone's been acting up lately. It's okay. Thanks. Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
I'll see you later. Sorry about that. He asked if I needed a ride since it's raining. A bit overprotective, don't you think?
Told him my big buff boyfriend brought me to the station. feel like both of these are wrong. It's gonna backfire on me.
Yes, I definitely agree. Well,
No.
I have to get to practice, so it's time for me to go. Thanks so much for today. Excuse me.
Seems pretty rough.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
I heard that announcement in a while. Where's the worst? Try to keep me under the umbrella, would you? Got some great intel. Call Queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M. Kinda like the M in S&M. We'll just go with that's horrible. Here are the details. Like Queen. Well, like the girl turns out S is an initial. Well, I already posted the warning. Hopefully we don't end up in them. Oh. Morgana. How do we explain this to you? Got 2 requests now. Thieves' Den updated. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save now so I don't get overly excited and yell again. I just want to. I'm wondering if. Yep, it's good. Okay, so it does. It only works the one time. Okay. All right, let's see who we're gonna raid tonight. Who's on? Yeah, that doesn't work either. When you spell it right or wrong. Thanks for hanging out, Lunar. I appreciate you coming by, man. Even though I must have gotten a little overly excited and scared some. Got my wife mad at me, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's see who is on to do any of the raiding with. Not really anybody. Let's see.
Well, thank God for them internets.
Yes, thank God for them internets. That's her part of the dream. There are a lot of times when she wakes up and speaks to me and tells me to do random things. Sometimes she will wake up and tell me it's okay, you can watch TV, and I'm already like watching TV, or I'm not, and I'm like, what? Who are you talking to? And then I ask her about it in the morning. She's like, yeah, I don't remember that. So, but she got out of bed to come in here and yell at me, so more likely she's gonna remember that one. I don't know who that is. Who's K-Margs? K-M-A-R-G-S. I mean, I'm guessing if you're suggesting them, they must be cool people too. Sure. We'll go do that. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know who that is, so we'll raid that person.
I saw the shit out of it.
Did see the shit out of it. Let's see. Whoops. /raid K-M-A-R-G-S. All right. Well, thanks for everyone for hanging out with me. Thanks to Rolo for all the hot bullshit you brought in here in the beginning of the stream, and probably the hot shit you had before the stream. That was a good one. Too bad he not going to hear that one. Thanks to everybody else for hanging out. I guess I will be back. Today's Thursday. I might be back tomorrow at some point. If not, I will be back on Sunday for Sunday school. Y'all have a good night. And enjoy your weekends if I don't talk to y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop.
All right.